you're mine, but you're anybody else's. I say I'm yours, but there's always someone else. We're both so far gone. Can't tell right from
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Cubs baseball. Next on the show. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a throwback to when you didn't have to throw the ball through a brick wall. Great assortment of pitches, Kyle Hendricks. He sinks it, he cuts it, has a great changeup, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Certainly won't blow up a radar gun, but you know what you're going to get every 5 days from this guy? As consistent a starting pitcher as there is in the league right now.
Lorenzo Cain is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Row. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Ranging back is Maben. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. In is Christian Yelich, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Maben is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Brandon Woodruff gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Striding in is David Bodie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Ildemaro Vargas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames scoops it up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now it'll be Chris Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 2-out double left stranded. An inning in the books, no score on the show. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's gone just 2 for 15.
Hiura.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike two. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The next 0-2. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Standing in now, Willie Adames. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll start this one at 269. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Fly ball out toward right field. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Daniel Vogelbach's next. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled off. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo in his career against this pitcher. Pretty average results, 4 for 15.
Rizzo.
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Shaw moving to his left. He's got it one away.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, 10 RBIs. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Josh Peterson.
So 2 out, nobody on. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. Hendricks has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they called today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Next to hit, Narvaez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Line towards center field. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Brandon Woodruff. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The right fielder, Cameron Maybin.
First delivery to him. Cameron Maybin is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Batting done.
So bases are empty
The
with
pitcher,
1 out now. And
Kyle
the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, will be the next to bat. Now the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches.
13.
That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
David Bodie is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. line to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Tyrone Taylor. And look out as that one ran in and got him. And here's Christian Yelich now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Behind 0-2 now. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled away.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Another one sent foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Now
at the plate, Keston Hiura. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Grounded to short. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
2 balls, no strikes.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in next, Daniel Vogelback. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch, fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Ready with the 0-1. Three runs already home here. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here comes another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Drilled on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. So now to the plate, Narvaez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Milwaukee leads it 4-0. Now at the plate, here is Ildemaro Vargas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Vargas is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
3-0 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the third baseman, Red.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up long enough for the center fielder to run it down. And that's a tough out number 2.
Number 8, Ian. pass.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here it comes. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 2-1 on its way. This is skied out toward right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff.
The pitcher, number 53. Brandon
starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Hit hard up the middle, reined in. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Rizzo shading to his right. 2 gone.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Tyrone Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kane going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The left fielder, number 24.
And stepping in, Jock Peterson, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, tapped up the third base line. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball well outside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the bleachers and gone. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Cubbies have made this a 4-2 game now. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track, and as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now back.
Here's Cameron Maben now. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Struck out in his first at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after it for the strikeout.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-2. And now here is Christian Yelich. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty B. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Keston Hiura is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In there, strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Willie Adames, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Yelich, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Next to dig in, Daniel Vogelbach. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 2-1 home. Chopped weakly to the left. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Brewers strand 1, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, David Bodie.
First delivery to him. David Bodie is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. That's in the basket. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Into the box now, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line drive base hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cook.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Now the 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Brent Suter comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Ian Happ will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A two-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Catcher, number 40.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. A swing and lift, a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. High in the air down the right field line.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Lifted down the line in left. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw fields it cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front 5-4. At the plate now is Travis Shaw. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Changeup called strike 1. And 2 to Travis Shaw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. One and 2, here it comes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
At the plate, Narvaez. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Colton Wong will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Eric Yardley gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 57, Eric Yardley.
Now in the box, Jock Peterson. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yardley, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
The right fielder, number 50, Cameron Maybin.
At the plate now, Cameron Maybin. And this one's in the dirt. Peterson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Gaylord Bloom will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here.
56. Gaylord Bloom.
He's set. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Number 13.
David Bodie will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Ready on 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames picks it up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for the Cubs. They lead it 5-4. Brandon Workman is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 45, Brandon Workman.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain.
The center fielder. Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Grounded to the right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Next for Milwaukee, Tyrone Taylor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where
the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
In now, Christian Yelich. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First pitch on its way. Keston Hiura is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit high and deep to right center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Bottom of it.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman,
First pitch on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Slow roller out to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Stepping in next, Chris Bryant. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
The center fielder, number 8.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. Kane is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in will be Anthony Rizzo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on the way. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Bryant, the runner at first with 2 gone. Again, another foul ball. Towards second. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. The throw to third. And he is in there.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
So next to bat will be Wilson Contreras. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set and the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here's the 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hiura is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. They hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a proof.
Stepping up.
Moving off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Billy Adams.
Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now here it comes. Pops this one up. Rizzo waits on it. He's got it one away.
The batter, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Next to stand in is Daniel Vogelbach. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Travis Shaw, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Chicago rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kyle Hendricks earns win number 4 on the season. Roberto Osuna wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
I've been wrong before, but back to when that long ago. I even hit the bottom road, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. Now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I just having the home.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are my feeling so good on the one-way trip back to West.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.